Hello to the both of you. How are things going today?
Really great.
Good.
Really great. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. And thank you for this film because boy, although it blends a little comedy with the drama, it was impactful. And Katie, let's start with you because started as a short, developed it into a feature. Where did this come from in your brain? Seriously.
Where did it come from? It came from a lot of different places. It's loosely inspired by things that really happened to some of my friends. But it also came from, we met each other in 2016 and we were in a program together in 2017, a fellowship at Film Independent called Project Involve. It's a great program. And that's where we met. And then we made the short Emergency as part of that program. And,
Right.
yeah, 2017 was a tumultuous time in our country. And, I think that we both wanted to tell a story that was about issues facing our communities. And I'm Mexican American, my family's from Los Angeles. And I think that like we wanted to tell a story that was about the fraught relationship between people of color and the police, but we didn't want to make it about like an incident that would have made the news. We wanted to tell a story very much about those incidents that traumatize young people of color without being newsworthy. Like how often, like the kind of haunting thing is like, how often do you think this happens that it never gets reported, that because it technically,
Well, sadly,
newsworthy.
Sadly, too many times, I'm
Yeah.
sure. Carey, I'm watching this, and my first question was going to be finding the balance between the comedy and the drama. But I was wondering, and I'm going to ask the boys this too, because I'm really curious to know, was there ever a discussion about what would I do?
Yeah, I've been asked that question, and I think about different stages of my life. What would I do? It may have changed. In that situation, I didn't really think about it too much for myself. I just wanted to focus on the two of the guys and what the difference is and why they feel so strongly about, one way or the other. But yeah, it's something that I've thought about, and it depends on the situation. So yeah.
And that's something I think we wanted to have as a question in the movie, just overall, is people having asked themselves that question. It's like, and I think a lot of people who are white would just, we've had a lot of people come up to us and say like, I wouldn't have even thought about it at all. I would just have picked up the phone and called 911 in a situation like that. It's like,
I mean, as I feel like I definitely have a bit of Sean and Kunle in me, so I can see both sides of the argument, and I'm thankful that I have that, because then I feel like it further allows me to give validity to both points of view. In this film, and not say like Sean is wrong or Kunle's wrong. They're both, neither one of them are wrong. It's just how they see, how to handle it. So that I think helped me in that way of like exploring their friendship.
Yeah, like I said, it really does beg that question, and I hope people think about that for sure. Just to wrap it up, Carey, I think it hit the jackpot with this cast. Did they all immediately bond?
Oh my gosh, yes, I did hit the jackpot with this cast.
They're amazing,
phenomenal, and I can't thank them enough for the beautiful work they did. They kept it grounded. They understood what movie we were making, yeah, I mean, it just was fantastic, and they absolutely bonded. We were all in Atlanta, working on this film for, I think it was like, 30 something days, but we were there longer than that. They hung out all the time, and really, like, when we weren't shooting the film, like, they were just goofing off on set. And I think it was, we were shooting middle of the night in the woods in Atlanta for a lot of this, and it's just like, I think everybody's half delirious, because it's like 3 a.m. and it's just being goofy. And it was a lot of fun. There was some dance parties happening and stuff like that. So I didn't get to participate as much as I could, because I'm like, as a director, I'm just like, making sure everything, watching everything, but I'd see them over there having fun, and I'm like, Okay,
I
no,
wanna
let's get this set right, like, so, but
Yeah.
I'm glad they had a great time, and I feel like it shows in the film, like, there's a
Yes.
connection and a chemistry that they all have that just really, I feel works so great. So, yeah.
It really does. Well, congratulations to the both of you. It really is a really well done film, provocative, and I hope a lot of eyes get to see this. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Okay.